I am building my self-esteem, and I figured that there were 4 simple ways to help me do so. And hopefully this helps you as well. Nobody wants to walk around with the low-ass self-esteem, not feeling confident in herself. That's just not what it is. For me, what having low self-esteem looks like is, I would say, comparison for sure. Comparing myself to others, maybe judging others pretty harshly, trying to figure out what makes someone confident, like what, like basically like questioning someone's confidence, like why are they confident in their self, you know? That right there is a very big sign that you are not confident in yourself. Also, feeling ugly, that's also signs of having low self-esteem. These are all the signs of having low self-esteem, and I know because, like I said, I'm building my self-esteem. I noticed that I have days where I feel really confident in myself, really good in myself, and then other days not as much. And I really try to I like really ask myself, why is this? Why do I experience waves of feeling confident and then I guess feeling bad about myself? I pinpointed what it was, and honestly, your self-esteem really lies within your self-worth. It kind of like plays hand in hand. Self-esteem, self-worth, hand in hand. So I had to really ask myself, what makes me feel worthy? And that also goes into what makes me feel confident in myself. Figure out what you put your self-worth in, what makes you feel worthy, what makes you feel really good about yourself. Figure that out. And then once you figure that out, what makes you feel like good about yourself, like for me, one of those things would be feeling pretty. I really like to feel pretty about myself. I really like to just feel pretty. That makes me feel good, and I noticed that that helps my confidence. Feeling pretty makes me feel confident in myself. Dressing nicely makes me feel confident in myself. Taking care of myself, that makes me feel really good about myself. Achieving things like accomplishments and things like that make me feel pretty confident in myself. So now that I know what makes me feel confident in myself, that's great, that's beautiful. That really does help my self-esteem when I continue to do the things that helps me feel confident in myself, by telling myself that I'm pretty, by dressing nicely, by setting out little tiny goals and accomplishing those. That right there helps my self-esteem. But self-worth does not lie in what you do, but it's rather in who you are. In order to really feel worthy, like I said, this shit goes like hand in hand. In order to have high self-esteem and be super confident in yourself, you gotta feel worthy. All of that shit ties into your self-worth. Now, how do you feel worthy in yourself? By being self-validating. You must be self-validating. You have to be self-validating. You have to be self-validating. Be self-validating. Tell yourself you are that girl. Tell yourself you are worthy, whether you believe it or not, even regardless of what anyone says. And you know, only my opinion matters. Right now, how I look, even if it's not, I guess, my very, very best, it doesn't matter. All forms of me, all versions of me looks beautiful. Whether if it's I just woke up, whether it's I'm looking super tired, it doesn't matter. I still look good. And my opinion, only my opinion, and what I think and what I tell myself actually matters. I put my opinion on a pedestal. You really devalue others people's opinions, others people's, I guess, perspective on you and things like that. You completely devalue it. If you're around somebody who's telling you the complete opposite of what you've been telling yourself to boost your self-esteem, get from around them. They're not for you. I seen a video of someone saying not to take things personally, whether it's good or it's bad. So like, let's say someone compliments you that you look good that day, right? You know, you feel, and that right there makes you feel good. But if you're self-validating, you will already be telling yourself that you look good, and you will feel good. And now you're not depending on someone else's compliment, someone else's opinion to make you feel good about yourself. Like with that compliment, it really doesn't mean anything because you already told yourself that you look good and you decided that you look good. So that really helps with, I guess, feeling worthy. It's really just really about not giving a shit what anyone says about you. Truly, just not giving a fuck and really be self-validating. That's really key. Key to self-esteem and being confident in yourself is all about self-validation. Knowing what makes you feel worthy and doing that, and also validating that. Self-worth is not, it just doesn't come from anything external, nothing outside of you that you can see, but rather it comes from self-validation. That is where you get your worth. You decide that you are worthy. Your self-worth comes from within. Know yourself. That helps with becoming self-validating by knowing yourself, spending time alone, knowing who you truly are and what you truly like to do, and the things that make you happy. Do what you say you are going to do. That also helps boost your confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth. It's really so simple. It's like, what, 3 steps? At first in the beginning of the video I said 4, but it's really just 3 steps really to being confident in yourself. First, you find the root of your self-worth. Figure out what makes you feel worthy. Secondly, you do that thing or do those things that make you feel worthy. Okay, this right here makes me feel good about myself. I'm gonna do it. And you just keep doing it. Do what makes you feel good. And thirdly, you validate it. You validate yourself. You become self-validating, and you only care about your own opinion, and you stick to that. That's what really helps with your confidence, your self-esteem, you know. But yeah, that's basically the end of the video. Hopefully this helped. I know it definitely helped me, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna just end it like